Hello, Steve White, Steve White 89. Well, we've got some confirmation about some Doctor Who rumours. For a while, people have been speculating when Jodie Whittaker would leave, because it was kind of known that she was only going to do, 3 years seems to be the number. But there was some speculation that she was going to leave sooner, and then people were saying she was going to stay longer, and no one could really decide. And then there was a question of whether her and Chris Chibnall would go together or whether she'd leave and he'd stay on and they'd find another actor or actress to play the Doctor, whether he would leave with her. The rumour was that they were going to leave together. They came in together, they left together, they were going to leave together or something, that they sort of had some sort of deal. And he did say, or one of them, I think she said, that they did actually have a 3 and out pact. So they were just going to do 3 years and then go. So they're doing the 13th, is it the 13th season? Yes. The 13th season, which is 6 episodes. It's rumoured to be 8, but it's 6 officially, because it's all from the BBC. It's all official now. It's not just gossip and rumours. And they're going to do 3 movie-length series. The first one on New Year's Day, and then the second one later in the year and later in the year. I'm not sure exactly when, because they kept saying fall and autumn and winter, and I'm like, whose? Ours? Theirs? What month is that? I don't even know, because I'm in Australia. So I just find it interesting that some people were right, because they were saying that they were going to go out together, that they wouldn't, neither one would do the show without the other, that Chris Chibnall wouldn't do the show without Jodie, and Jodie wouldn't do it with him, because there was talk that she was going to leave because she was sort of the face of the current Doctor Who, which a lot of people don't like. So there was some talk or suggestion they were going to get rid of her, or that she was going to leave to save her career, and that they would go on without her and have another actress or another actor come on to play the part. But that was never confirmed. That was just gossip. And who else leaving? Matt Stevens or Stevens? I don't know if that was misspelt or whatever, but one of the other producers is leaving as well. So yeah, they took over from Stephen Moffat, Chris Chibnall, and a lot of people weren't happy with his approach. And then they had the first female Doctoress. Some people had issues with that. Most had problems with the show itself, and they were sort of just vilified as obviously being misogynistic, and it's been this whole contentious thing ever since, where anyone who criticised the show is called a sexist, and anyone who doesn't is called woke, and it's just been a big, huge mess. And I was trying to get into Doctor Who at this point, because I watched the original show when I was a kid, repeats of Tom Baker, and didn't know they were repeats. I thought the show was just cheap, and I never had a good impression of it. And then I watched the show when it came back for the first year, and I loved it. And I always meant to get back into it, but I wanted to do it on DVD because I always found it hard to catch the episodes on ABC, where they air here in Australia. So I never really did it. And then Jodie Whittaker came up, and then all the drama came up, and the whole issue was because Chris Chibnall changed the show to a certain extent when she came on, and the question was, well, are people reacting to the show and the changes in the show, or are they reacting to the fact that she's a woman and it's all about misogyny? And we've had that argument raging for the last couple of years. It's been pretty ugly, and some really misogynistic people make some really ugly videos. Like I watched some of Hill versus Babyface, and he's just calling her a cow and everything, just doing his usual misogynistic rants. But the reality is, a lot of people just didn't like the show anymore, and the review, the numbers were dropping, and a lot of the reviews weren't great, and some of the merchandise was dropping off. But some people were saying, well, this is just TV, less people watching TV. There are problems with the BBC and the licenses and all this stuff and all these other issues that are going on separately from that. But I don't know, because I haven't watched the series yet. I've seen about 5 minutes of her playing the part, and everything I've seen looks really cringe, but that could just be haters putting together her most cringy moments, and it may not be a fair reflection of her actual performance. So I have to watch the whole series. As far as I know, she was in season 11, 12 and 13, which I have 11 and 12 on DVD and I haven't watched yet, I think. I really didn't prepare for this, but I just saw it. I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because it's been rumoured, and I was like, she's not going to leave. They're just going to stay on and keep doing it because they like what they're doing, they're happy with what they're doing, and they're not going to leave, because the reasons why they're leaving were always because the fans hate the show so much, or her career's in the toilet, and all these sort of reasons. They were always really sort of narky, hatery sort of reasons for why she would leave and why she should leave, and that was sort of the undertone of all the documents and that, articles. So I sort of wasn't sure what was happening. And then the whole, they're going to leave together, and I sort of thought, really? Because what's going to happen to the show now? Not only are they losing the actual actress, they're losing the I don't know, is he the showrunner or the producer? Or basically he's the one in charge of everything. So when he goes, the next person who comes in, even if, they inevitably, I can't talk tonight, inevitably going to change everything about the show unless they make some conscious attempt to keep everything exactly how it was when they left it. The show is going to change. It's not just the actress leaving, it's the show itself. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. But I've talked long enough. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I don't have an opinion of the show or whether it'll be better off without her and without Chibnall, because I haven't seen it since they took over. But what do you all think?